Calculus 3 is a really fun class. We go through some pretty complex topics that are extremely useful in physics and engineering, chemistry, and really a wide variety of other areas. It will require a lot of you, but the rewards will be pretty rich. I've tailored our class specifically to try to make it pretty intuitive for students. I think probably I value my students having a strong intuitive understanding more than most math professors do. So what I mean by that is that I want you to understand what you're doing so that at the end of the semester you'll be able to think back and really have a pretty good grasp of what you did during the semester. Why the topics are useful. I want you to get a decent taste of why people care about these things. And then I want you to understand pretty well why you did what you did as far as working out problems goes. I value that a lot more than having you just memorize a bunch of algorithms that you can use so that if somebody hands you a specific type of problem, I've got this algorithm, I'm just going to run through it, I don't really have to think about it, and I can spit out an answer. Running through algorithms and having some memorization in that area is useful. I'm not saying that it's not useful. It's just that I highly value having a strong base of understanding beneath that memorization. And then the memorization is sort of stuff that you build on top of that, but you really need to understand why you're doing that. The first thing that I want you to do is to read through the syllabus. So please take some time to read through the syllabus. I actually don't need you to read through the entire thing. Just roughly the first half of the syllabus is good enough. I want you to read down to where the calendar is, the full page calendar, and I want you to make yourself familiar with that calendar and with the policies and structure of the class that are written down above that. The stuff after the calendar is stuff that's on every Lone Star College syllabus, I think, probably. And that stuff is up to you whether you want to read it or not. I'm sure it can be helpful to know some of that stuff. So I want to tell you some of the important policies and structures that are contained in that syllabus. So first of all, I'm going to give you 7 quizzes and 2 exams, and you will take those using Respondus Monitor, and I will give you very specific instructions. You'll see them in the syllabus, and I have a separate document giving you detailed instructions on things like how to set up the camera, what to do and what not to do during the exam. And the idea is that these exams and quizzes need to mimic the classroom environment. So please make yourself familiar with those, with the extra document and what's in the syllabus about taking these tests and quizzes. Number 2, I'm giving you 22 homework assignments and 5 discussion board assignments spread throughout the semester. Number 3, I'm dropping your lowest quiz score, your lowest discussion board score, and your 2 lowest homework scores. Number 4, check my notes. Your final exam percentage score will replace your midterm exam percentage score if your final exam percentage was higher. So if it will help your grade. And if there were no cheating issues on either of those exams. And then number 5, you won't be able to use calculators on your quizzes and exams. Please do not freak out on me about that. I'm not going to require you to make a lot of tedious calculations. I do need you to be able to make basic calculations and work through integrals by hand. But I'm not interested in seeing you work out, really long calculations by hand. And a lot of times, I don't even need you to simplify your final answer. After reading through that syllabus, you can go ahead and get started in the class. So You can go ahead and get started with homework 1, and what I want you to do to get started with that is go to the content area of our D2L page. You'll see a tab for videos, and I've got some preparation videos for you to watch. I've gone through and either chosen or created specific videos for you to watch to prepare for your various homework assignments. And you can watch other videos that are associated with those topics if you want to, but you don't have to. The ones that I provided should be enough. So as you're working through your homework, if you get stuck on a problem for more than 5 minutes, then please feel free to consult the solutions that I provided in the content area, and then email me with any questions you still have. We can also set up video chats to talk about questions that you still have over various problems. So this should be a common thing. Getting stuck on homework is not a bad thing. It should happen fairly often. And even after you see nicely written solutions for the problem, you will sometimes still have questions about why the solutions were written the way they were, why certain steps were taken. And it's really good to talk to me about, or to ask me questions about. It's really good to ask questions to clear up your understanding about those things. So please do that. You can also talk to other people. So please make sure that you are very comfortable with the solutions that you're turning in each time. And you're going to be submitting your solutions online. So please submit those as soon as you have them done. And then if you need to go back and change your solutions later, you can resubmit them. But you really want to get those in on time. So please just go ahead and turn them in early as soon as you have them done. As a final note, if at any point during the semester your life is disrupted in a major way, please give me a heads up as soon as possible. Email me, and please keep me updated through the process, and I will work with you as much as I can to keep you up to date in the class and to connect you with any Lone Star resources that might be helpful to you. So I hope you have a nice, smooth first week of school, and good luck on having a great semester.